just walking on this climb. Just walking. It's extremely difficult, and my glutes and my lower back is on fire. Sabi na ko sa Taiwan ni pinainani, oy makita, oy makita. Kaya ta, oy. Good morning, Tagaytay. Hey, what's up everyone? We are in 7-Eleven. Look at that. I don't know if this is still in Tagaytay, but we're very near Taal Lake. And this 7-Eleven holds dear to my heart because back in the day, 10 years ago, when I was still a full-time triathlete, I always ride here. And we always ride down Sungay and climb back up with my brothers Paul and Banjo. So this shout out to you guys. This one's for you. To my Bisaya viewers, so we're gonna vlog the Sungai Climb. It's been a climb that we used to do every Tuesday when I was still with Alaska Triaspire. So it's gonna be a scary one. It's super steep. I didn't even film the downhill because it was too scary, and I'm riding a rim brake bike. And we're gonna climb up. I believe it's 7 kilometers, so let's go. Sungai Climb. I'm gonna start on this corner. Let's go. Alright, so starting the Sungai Climb. Actually, this ride is pretty nostalgic to me because as I've said, we frequent this climb when I was with Alaska Triaspire. With my brothers Paul and Banjo, we always hammer each other in this climb, and it's the climb that we dropped our coach, who's a professional triathlete. So it's pretty special. And let me take you through the climb. About 1k in. The roads are still quite familiar, but the biggest difference is that it got way wider. Hopefully it got easier. I wish I brought my Garmin Edge with me so that I could tell you the gradient, but at the same time, I guess I'm happy that I didn't, so that I wouldn't be discouraged by double-digit gradients. For now, it's easing off a little bit. It's about 5% in my estimate, but I'm pretty sure there's double-digit climbs up ahead and a lot of sections that are over 20. So if you take a look at that, god damn, way harsher than Trans Central. Only refuge is that this is short, but super painful. Another killer hairpin up ahead. So the road surface ain't that good, but I can tell you it's way better than 2015. Still ridiculously hard though. I might go with B-rolls. Vlogging in this climb is hard. Almost 2 kilometers in, or yeah, wall coming up. Look at that guy, he's struggling. And then that's a mountain bike riding on super big cogs. Ha? May kasama ka? Akit kaya sa 7-Eleven kanina? Iniwan ka? Walang iya. That's one of the guys I've met in 7-Eleven earlier. I really should stop talking. Another climb. Look at that. Oh, I really wish the camera could do justice to how ridiculously hard this climb is. I mean, I'm on the 34th cog and struggling mightily. Ba't niyo iniwan kasama niyo?
Tagal.
Ha?
Malayo bro.
Medyo galit ha?
Malayo. TikTok niyo kuya.
Mga 1K siguro. Sus, Ginoo. Ha? Awar ko na. Ha? Lan, lusot ako sa tanom. Grabe lakas mo ah. Iwan lahat kasama. Partida hindi pa nakaklits. Wah! Nagpahinga sila doon sa baba.
Nagpapahinga po?
Oo. All that suffering, we're not even halfway. Ayun, may kasama na ako. 3 kilometers in, trying to keep the legs in reserve mode because I know the hard parts are still to come. I know it's quite daunting because earlier was super hard already, and trust me, the hard parts are coming.
A few moments later.
Look at that! Look at that! Laya na di taal. Before, way back 2015, we used to take pictures in this ridge, but now it's been covered, so we can't appreciate the view from here. 3.5 kilometers in. Few easy gradients for recovery, and a nice time to enjoy the view as well. Alright, so final 2 kilometers of the Sungai Climb. Just a few more flat sections and then there's really steep ones towards the end. So I don't know if I can vlog, but I think I'm doing well with this climb. So one respite that you can get if you're closer to the top is that the weather is significantly cooler. It feels so much better to climb. Still hard, but at least you're not wrapped around that heat and humidity. See those houses up there? That's the destination. God damn. Look at that climb. Riding at about 4 kilometers per hour. Almost there. A few more hairpins. Woo. Hala, Diyos ko. Hala. Yawa. Yawa. Feels way better if you're outside of these hairpins. But turning right, climbing up if you're on the inside, dreadful. Last 1K on this climb. So that's what I mean of being inside those hairpins. Really hurts. Morning. Magandang umaga po. Malapit na to, di ba?
Yes.
Ha? Diyos ko. Almost done. Hard sections are almost over. And so Sungai Climb conquered or reconquered. Alright, so back here in Tagaytay Royal. So Sungai Climb, finished it in just under 40 minutes. I think it was 38 something. I reckon I could do it under 30 minutes if I take advantage of the downhills and the fast sections. and if I go full gas and not vlogging. But all in all, it's a super good and hard climb. 7 kilometers around and very steep in some parts, but all in all, it's a very good climb. If you're in Tagaytay, do climb that. It's one of the best here. And also I did it because out of nostalgia. I've been doing that climb I've been doing reps of that climb in 2015, and it just feels so good to revisit it. And that's it for the vlog. Time to get the kids and the family to Enchanted Kingdom. Not that I'm excited of that, but family first. Testing natin yung black wall. Okay, so just I rolled down this hill, and boy, I already rolled down maybe 4K and looks scary. So if you look at that, this is the dreaded black wall section, and just by looking at it, it's gonna really hurt. Just trying to clip out of my pedals going down was extremely difficult, and especially on rim brakes. Alright, so I'm gonna start my climb from this corner. I'm not sure if this is actually the base of the hill, but it's almost relatively flat now, and the first few sections is shallow gradient, so I'm gonna conserve myself just so I can climb black wall, or just to give it a good try. I don't know if this is the base of the actual climb, but we're just gonna I'm just actually very curious of the black wall segment going down. It was really steep, so the first part of the climb is shallow until it gets to black wall, and then there's some bit of respite, and then it's super steep towards the end. So let's go give it a try. Alright, here it goes. I don't know if I can actually film on that section because it looks really steep, and the front wheels might go up, but as I've said, I'm just gonna take it easy during the first part, just so I feel relatively fresh for the climb. And also I pulled my right glute, and there's a bit of pain and discomfort, actually even this low. I hope it just doesn't flare up. I pulled it yesterday on a run workout, so wish me luck. Okay, so here's the first bit of steep incline. If I'm going to be honest, the glute is in pain, but so far manageable for now. Let's see later. Alright, so we are on the early steep ramps. Really excited to do this climb though, because this is where my neighbor Jonel won his 3 national titles. I think he's the best climber in the Philippines, if we're going to be honest, but let's try and see how mortal we are compared to Jonel. Actually very nice to vlog here because there's very less people, very less motorcycles, and I think I know the reason why. But for context, I am using a 5034 chainring and an 1134 cog at the back. So let's go. Alright, accident prone area. Let the suffering begin. Alright, surviving so far. Hopefully there's not much motorcycles that are going down, so that I can zigzag the road. But as you can see, it's very peaceful here, and look at that incline. Alright, survival mode. Yeah. entering the black wall. I don't know if the camera can do justice, but holy shit. Look at that climb. I'm gonna have to put away the camera. This is too fucking hard. Holy shit. Oh god. Oh god. It feels like I'm gonna go upside down. Oh shit. I can't imagine the national racers racing here. Oh. The front wheel just lifted up a little bit, trying not to clip out, but it looks like I might have to. What the fuck? Oh my god. The legs are not actually giving out, but the problem is my front wheel will come up and it looks like I'm gonna tumble. God damn it. Oh god, just walking on this climb, just walking, it's extremely difficult, and my glutes and my lower back is on fire. Okay, let's try to clip back in, because look at that. God damn it. Wow. Alright, trying to clip back in. 3, 2, sit, go. Thank you, speed place. Not clipped in yet. There. You're gonna have to zigzag this road, and you're gonna have to bear with the handlebar view. Filming and vlogging on this climb is impossible because you're gonna have to hold onto the bars. Actually, I'm very confident that I can do it in one go, but as I've said, holding a camera is another thing. Holy shit. I think I survived. I think I just survived that. Alright. If you take a look at that. Hard. Oh my god. Holy shit. Sorry for the words. Sorry for the swearing. It gets shallower, but it's still super steep. The view is nice though. I'm gonna give it that. But gonna get a good view of Taal Lake from here. Another steep section conquered. Look at that. So nice here in Niogan. I'll give it that. The climb is nice, it's peaceful, very less cars and motorcycles. Actually, I haven't seen a car, just motorcycles. I think this is a close road because if you look at that, most of it is damaged by a landslide, so I don't think it's safe for a four-wheel vehicle to come up here. But damn the view. Oh, I wish you could see this in for real, because I don't think the camera will do the justice. Hello, good morning. Look at that. Okay, check that out. So you're still gonna have to survive a lot of these just to get to the main highway. Alright, so just know that the black wall is in the middle of Niogan Climb. So going back, there's still a lot of steep inclines like that. I know it doesn't look steep on the video, but trust me, it is steep. Just know that there's still a lot of suffering to be done just so you can finish the entire climb. Look at that. Super steep hill again. Final ascent of the Niogan Climb. Alright, so very close to the highway, and I'm telling you, this ain't an easy section. Almost like black wall. Look. So coming down this hill, this is actually the first scary part that I've seen, and rightfully so. I mean, look at that. And I'm leaning on my bars because the wheels or the front wheels will come up if I don't. But basically means though I'm very close to the top. But damn, still very hard, especially if you have black wall under your legs already. Kayo ba may gawa ng kalsadang to? Tangina. Ha! Wah! Ha? Wah! Diyos ko! Ha! Yung sa may black wall area, ang puta! Ha! Right, so that last section is almost as hard as black wall itself, but if you see that sign, basically you've conquered the climb. Alright, let's get home. Alright, so for those who want to come here and test themselves, look for that Nara Hill sign. It's also next to Welcome to Alfonso, like that. Alright, so that's it for the vlog. So that's it, ride's done. Back here at our home in Tagaytay. Huge shout out to Jom for hosting us. So yeah, the black wall climb is super hard. I reckon I can do it in one go without unclipping. And the reason I didn't do a take 2 because I didn't want to find out for sure, because I want to come back, because look at this place. It's super beautiful. So if you're still watching at this point of the vlog, thank you so much for sticking around. Once again, I want to send a huge shout out and thank you to Jom for your generosity for accommodating us with your beautiful home in Tagaytay. And thank you so much as well to RJ of Trek Bikes PH for arranging me with a Trek Emonda SLR so that I can use in Tagaytay. Thank you so much. And to all my viewers, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one and watch out for more. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. Peace.